ठीक 7 बजे हम लाइव आ गए हैं। पिछली बार हमने 15 मिनट और उससे पिछली बार 10 मिनट हमारे पार्टिसिपेंट से थोड़ा-सा वेट करवाया था, लेकिन इस बार बहुत सही समय पे हम 7:01 पे लाइव हैं और आप सभी साथियों का मैं वेलकम करता हूँ। कई लोगों को लगता है ये तो 7:10 पे ही आते हैं, तो उन लोगों का भी थोड़ा हम वेट तो नहीं करेंगे। थोड़ा-सा मैं इंट्रोड्यूस करता हूँ और थोड़ा-सा मैं बातचीत करता हूँ इस विषय के बारे में। आज का टॉपिक इतना ज़बरदस्त है कि पूरी ऑडियंस आप सब लोग बोलेंगे कि मतलब मज़ा ही आ गया। ऐसा लगेगा कि आज से ज़िंदगी में ड्रास्टिक चेंज आएगा, क्योंकि चेंज की शुरुआत हमारे जीवन में बड़ी चीज़ें बदलने से नहीं होती, छोटी चीज़ें बदलने से होती हैं। और छोटी चीज़ों का मतलब पूरे दिन में जो सबसे पहला समय है, यानी आपका मॉर्निंग शेड्यूल। और कई तो ऐसी भी बुक्स सुनने में मिली है कि पहले 10 मिनट 20 मिनट आपको अच्छा शेड्यूल करना आता है तो आप पूरा दिन अपना बेहतरीन बना सकते हैं। तो आइए, आज हम सबसे पहले आप सभी पार्टिसिपेंट का मैं वेलकम करता हूं। आप जानते हैं मेरा नाम राज आलमपुर है, कई लोग नए हैं उनके लिए मेरा इंट्रोडक्शन। मेरा नाम राज आलमपुर है और मैं एज ए काउंसलिंग साइकोलॉजिस्ट रोहतक सिटी हरियाणा में प्रैक्टिस करता हूं। और ये हमारे लिए सौभाग्य की बात है कि आज हमारे बीच में जो डायनेमिक और बेहतरीन और एक्सपीरियंस्ड पर्सनैलिटी हमारे साथ जुड़ी हैं। सबसे पहले पर्सनैलिटी केयर फाउंडेशन की तरफ से सर हम आपका वेलकम करते हैं। धीरे धीरे हमारे साथी जुड़ रहे हैं। मैं आपको इंट्रोड्यूस कराता हूं और उससे पहले थोड़ा सा इंट्रोड्यूस कराता हूं मैं आज की सेशन को। और आज का जो सेशन है वो सबसे बेहतरीन बात की मॉर्निंग माइंड, व्हाट इज द बेसिक कनेक्शन बिटवीन योर माइंड एंड योर मॉर्निंग टाइम। और हम इसमें क्या कनेक्शन है इसके ऊपर बात करेंगे। मॉर्निंग में जो है हमारा पूरा सुबह का शेड्यूल यदि हम फिक्स कर लें तो इससे क्या प्रभाव पड़ता है। और लाइफ में SAVERS इसके बारे में हम जानेंगे। बहुत ही अलग स्ट्रेटेजी, 6P स्ट्रेटेजी हम अपनी सक्सेसफुल लाइफ को बनाने के बारे में जानेंगे। और साथ में माइंडसेट से हमारी लाइफ कैसे सेट होती है ये सब भी हम जानने वाले हैं। नए साथी हमारे बीच जुड़ गए हैं, एक बार साथी आ गए तो प्लीज फटाफट से बताइए मेरी आवाज ठीक से क्लियर है। एक बार कमेंट में प्लीज आप लोग बता दें मेरी आवाज क्लियर है। सभी साथी जुड़ गए हैं और पिछले सेशन की तरह इस बार हम लेट नहीं हैं, इस बार हम बिल्कुल टाइम पे हैं। मैं नए साथियों को बता दूं, आप एक बार कमेंट में प्लीज मुझे बताएंगे कि मेरी आवाज आज क्लियर है क्या आप सभी को। यस यस सर, रेगुलर व्यूअर हैं हमारे साथ बहुत सारे तो। और एक बार आप बताइएगा आवाज ठीक से आ रही है क्या। गुड इवनिंग टू ऑल ऑफ यू। गुड इवनिंग आप सभी की, गुड इवनिंग हमने स्वीकार कर ली है। और आज इस इवनिंग को हम गुड बनाने के लिए भी हमारे बीच में आज के रिसोर्स पर्सन कनेक्ट हो गए हैं। और सर के बारे यस 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 क्लियर है। तो अब हम फाइनली इस चीज को शुरू करते हैं। मैं आप सभी को एक बार और अनाउंस कर दूं कि जितने भी साथी हमारे पुराने किसी भी सेशंस में अटेंड उन्होंने किया है वो हमारे इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लें। फ्यूचर के किसी भी वेबिनार के लिए उन्हें अलग से एक तो रजिस्ट्रेशन नहीं करना, अपना समय उन्हें बिल्कुल भी खराब नहीं करना। हम वैसे भी फिल्टर कर देते हैं पुराने रजिस्ट्रेशन जिनके हैं उनका। हमने एक व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप बनाया है जिसमें किसी को किसी का नंबर शो नहीं होता। डोंट वरी, इस सेशन के बाद भी आपको ग्रुप छोड़ने की आवश्यकता नहीं। आप प्राइवेसी आपकी हम ध्यान रखते हैं, तो कोई भी इंसान दोबारा रजिस्ट्रेशन करने की आवश्यकता ही नहीं है। पॉइंट नंबर 2, इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करेंगे तो अगला सेशन का नोटिफिकेशन आपको वैसे आ जाएगा और आप लाइव सेक्शन में जाके देख सकते हैं। पॉइंट नंबर 3, बहुत सारे लोग सर्टिफिकेट के लिए उनके अंदर मतलब ऐसा लगता है सर सर्टिफिकेट भेजा नहीं। इसके पीछे कारण है कि बहुत सारे सर्टिफिकेट हम भेज रहे हैं, लाइनअप है सारा काम। और आप बस इसी जो यहाँ डिस्क्रिप्शन में नंबर आपको शो कर जाएगा वहां से अपने रिक्वेस्ट डाल सकते हैं। बहुत सारे नए साथी आ गए हैं। इंग्लिश जोन हमारे साथ कनेक्ट हैं। थैंक यू सो मच सर, आपने हमें ज्वाइन किया। ये रोहतक और ना सिर्फ रोहतक, नॉर्थ इंडिया के बहुत ही जाने माने टीचिंग मशीन है इंग्लिश के ये। तो आपका सर स्वागत है। और अब मैं आज के रिसोर्स पर्सन को इंट्रोड्यूस कराना चाहूंगा। आप डॉक्टर पी श्याम कुमार हैं और आप एक कंसल्टेंट साइकोलॉजिस्ट हैं, साइकोथेरेपिस्ट भी हैं और कॉर्पोरेट ट्रेनर भी हैं। लाइफ और करियर कोच के नाम से भी आपको जाना जाता है। आपने एमएससी, डबल एमएससी, डीएससी और साथ में पीएचडी भी किया है। इसके अलावा सबसे बड़ी बात जो है हमारे लिए कि आप कहीं ना कहीं इतने ज्यादा मतलब इस तरीके की आपकी रिसर्च बेस है, इस तरीके की आपकी रेफरेंसेस हैं, इंटरनेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस, नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस में भी आप किसी न किसी रूप में कनेक्टेड रहे हैं और आपने विजुअल मीडिया में जो मेंटल हेल्थ टॉक है उसको भी रिप्रेजेंट किया है। और इससे भी बड़ी बात कि आपके सारे एक्सपीरियंस क्वालिफिकेशन के साथ आज हम सबको सुनने को मिलने वाले हैं, ये हमारे लिए बड़ी सौभाग्य की बात है। और सर, हम पर्सनालिटी केयर फाउंडेशन की तरफ से आपका स्वागत करते हैं और आज के इस टॉपिक पे अभी ओवर टू यू सर, आपकी तरफ से।
Yeah, thank you, Raj, very much. Good evening, everybody. Namaskar, सबको मेरा नमस्कार है. तो good evening. So nice to see that a lot of people are joining now. And basically, this session will be most of the time it will be in English, but in between I will talk in Hindi also because I know a little bit Hindi. Maybe some mistakes will come, so you people please bear with me. So I can talk in between Hindi also. So, but most of the thing will be in English. And basically, as Raj introduced me, I am Dr. Shyam Kumar with the 2 doctorate in psychology, Doctor of Science in Counseling and Psychotherapy, and Doctor of Psychology PsyD, and 2 MSc, MSc Chemistry, as well as MSc Psychology. And I have done a lot of therapy and psychotherapy certification, diploma, and from internationally and nationally. And I am an accredited therapist with the Complementary Therapist Accredited Association UK, and I'm a member of International Hypnosis Association, and I'm a member of International and Experimental Hypnosis, and even Indian Hypnosis also, and a lot of accreditation in international and national bodies. And I represented a lot of international conference and national conference, and almost so far I have taken more than 70 sessions in different topics. And now I'm in Bangalore with my counseling center. I'm doing my counseling and psychotherapy here. That's a brief introduction about myself. And today, anyway, so our subject is the morning mind. So maybe when I was talking about Raj regarding this subject, he was any shortcut to rewire our mind and reprogram our mind and do something success, then he told, yes, of course, there are shortcut, definitely. So then somebody was very much interested. Oh, what is that shortcut, sir? Then he told, there is shortcut, practice, practice, and practice. That is the shortcut. So you should practice in your life. So what you want to earn. So that is why when you ready to that is why normally says that a desire cannot change anything, a decision can change something, and determination can change everything. So you should rise early in the morning with the determination to make your success lifetime success or lifetime happiness. So that is why the savers, the first letter, what is yes? Yes means silence. So what is the silence? Of course, silence means meditation or prayer. Early morning, spend some time, maybe a 10 minutes or 5 minutes for your prayer or meditation. So what is the importance of meditation and prayer? Because silence is a food for your brain. See, for our physical body, we normally go to gym and we go for walking, we do a lot of exercise and all these things. But for mind, the silence is the food. So meditation or prayer. Even prayer has got a lot of value in psychology. So prayer therapy is there. Even in the Joseph Murphy, the power of subconscious mind, there is a special chapter on that prayer therapy is there. So you can practice that prayer therapy. That is why somebody was telling that when I am going and praying and all this, I am getting the positivity. Yes, of course, you will get the positivity because it's a therapy only. So prayer therapy. So morning itself, the meditation. So do any kind of meditation, 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Any kind of meditation. No, actually, because it doesn't matter whether you are doing Sahaja Yoga, whether you are doing any other Brahma Yoga or anything, any meditation, nothing to worry about it. And if you can do a 24 hours recollecting memory meditation, that is by Dr. Deepak Chopra. There's a wonderful meditation that is you recollect the 24 hours memory. That is basically very good for age-old people also to, because make their mind so active also. So that is also a meditation. So do a meditation early morning, every day, that silence, at least give a silence for your mind. That is why yes is for that. So what is the this one benefit of meditation? You can say that. So meditation boosts your hormones, actually mood hormones. Mood hormones, it is serotonin. Meditation will boost it. You know, serotonin is very good in a happy hormone in our body. And meditation will reduce your stress level. So stress level means, you know, the cortisol hormone. And in American psychology also, in American psychiatry also, the cortisol is the number one enemy of humankind. Number one enemy, because most of the problem starts with your stress hormones only. Because during the COVID time, the death happens not because of the virus, because there is an international survey on that. So it happens because of the stress and fear factor. Because when the stress is there inside, the cortisol is boosting in your bloodstream. So what is happening is it is affecting all your internal organs. Your kidney will be, and liver and heart and everything will be affecting with that. So cortisol is one of the dangerous hormone in the human body. So, but it is actually very good to control your cortisol level early morning when you do a meditation. So it is very good, and when you give a silence for 5 minutes, and it actually boosts your DHEA, dehydroepiandrosterone, that is longevity molecule for your life. That is also a hormones in your body. That also helps during meditation. And of course, there is gamma aminobutyric acid. That is also a hormone. That is actually that is also feel calm hormones. You will make very calm with that. So that is also boosting with your meditation. And then endorphins, painkillers, lot of endorphins like dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, all these things are actually generating inside your body when you are doing the meditation early in the morning. And of course, it is boost your growth hormone, that is somatotropin, and as well as your melatonin. What is melatonin? Melatonin is as helping your sleeping pattern. So melatonin is a sleep hormone. So that will also give you boost in the meditation when you are doing it. And there are a lot of evidence for that. There are a lot of evidence for that. A major study run by several academy. So it was in Mayo Clinic and American Association, and they actually found that the people who are doing the continuous meditation, silence, their stress hormones are very much controlled, and they are very much in a, and their blood pressure it came down without any medicine. Even I have a patient, so doing high dose of BP medicine, and I was giving a trance relaxation meditation, and continuously they are practicing for 1 month, and they only that man told me he reduced his medicine off with 1 month practice of that. So your BP medicine also can be reduced. And there is another study also, because when you are doing that is another study showing that it is from Harvard University, and they actually found that the gray matter in your hippocampus, gray matter in your brain is increased with meditation. So what is the importance of gray matter? Gray matter is actually helping you to for critical thinking, problem solving, and all this that is in the prefrontal cortex also, and it is helping your brain to do that activity and all, because it is a research study conducted, and it is another research study conducted by the Harvard University, and this what they found that the Buddhist monk, those who are doing 8 weeks continuous meditation, the RCBF, that is RCBF means regional cerebral blood flow, that is RCBF, that is in the prefrontal cortex, it is increased to 30%, increased to 30, because that helps a lot of critical thinking and problem solving and calmness and everything in the brain. So the meditation, the silence in the morning, and when, then that time you may have some question, why only in the morning? Yes, of course, if you can do in the evening also, this will give, but morning, why I am saying important, because morning you start the very severe headache, and some psychologist suggests you, okay, you say affirmation, I don't have headache, I don't have headache, I don't have headache. Like that affirmation, so it will work. It will never work. It will not work because actually why? You have already headache. But here actually you have to accept it. When you are giving conflict, it will not. But here what you can say that, okay, slowly, I am getting better and better. That affirmation will work. Slowly, I am getting better and better. So your mind will accept that, okay, you are feeling better. Or slowly, I am feeling better. So this affirmation will work. So here there is no conflict between conscious and subconscious mind. That is why when affirmation you are giving, you should give properly with your confidence level, with your emotions, and all these things you have to give the affirmation. And most of the time, a best procedure to give affirmation is give affirmation under trance. So what is trance? You know that trance means a semi-sleeping mode. So semi-sleeping mode means, so your conscious mind is slightly bypassed and you are in the subconscious level because your brain wave. So you are, now we are talking in beta waves. When we normal condition you are beta wave, and when you are under trance means alpha wave is active. So under alpha wave, you give affirmation. That is what actually morning when you are getting up, your brain is little bit under alpha state, elevated state we can say, or E state we can say. So that time morning when you give in the bed itself affirmation, it will be good. So give affirmation under trance. So that will be very effective for you. And avoid all the negative wordings from the affirmation. I don't. No, don't use this in affirmation. Always use a positive present tense also for the affirmation part. And the best way to give affirmation is self-hypnosis. Self-hypnosis, you may be knowing that the self-hypnosis means is a procedure, and self-hypnosis can be used to achieve your goal and to change your behavior, and it can be used for the treatment of the addiction also, because you can addict your cravings or triggers also, you can remove with your self hypnosis if you are doing continuously 1 month regularly with the proper emotions and wordings. Here the framing of the self hypnosis is very important. The sentence you have to frame in such a way that it should not make any conflict in your subconscious or conscious level. So that is where the affirmation is very good. You can give that under trance. That is very good. That is all about affirmation. And there are a lot of affirmation sentence you can find out in different books. I am calm and relaxed. And affirmation you can give in front of the mirror also. In front of the mirror. Okay, and there is another in the American Psychology Association. There is a therapy known as self compliment journal. Self compliment journal. So, what is the self compliment journal? Self compliment journal is actually early morning. You find out some positive sentence about yourself. Some positive sentence about yourself. Write it down in a paper. Immediately when you get up from the bed and write it in the paper, and then immediately you go and stand in front of the mirror and read this sentence 3 times each. That is self compliment journal. British government conducted interview in Delhi and Bombay and Chennai, three areas. And from Delhi, I attended interview. And from India, for chemical side, two people they selected. And fortunately, I was the one for that, selected for that. So with the family, I moved to abroad. Okay. Then after I go abroad, I was very much a socially impact and a lot of problems, and I was doing a lot of empowerment sessions and all that time itself. Then actually I started my study in counseling, psychology. Then I did my MSc psychology from Indian University. I registered for that. I submitted the assignment and I came to India to write the exam every year, and I completed MSc psychology. Then after that psychology, even I started my counseling career also there. I was involved in a Pravasi Guidance Forum in Bahrain. That's a government organization. And I got a Best Counselor Award 2 years consecutively from the Best Counselor. That is why then I was interested in that. Then I registered for a PhD, International University for Psychology. Then my ambition comes true. See, my desire was to do a PhD. Then after years and years of waiting, that came true. Means my mind, I set up that. So that is what I am telling, that if I strongly believe I can do that and I picturize that, so definitely, then immediately I got actually another doctorate in Doctor of Science and Counseling and Psychotherapy. Again, I did for the project and all these things. So then I was involved in the counseling field since 14 years in abroad, and I was doing a lot of sessions and all this. So, but I continued my studies. Even after that, I did a lot of therapy certification, diploma, and all this. And even now, very happily, I am doing my Master of Science in Mental Health Psychology from an international university, and almost going to be complete within 3-4 months. So I'm doing, because I'm a lifetime learner. Because when I am lifetime learner means lifetime learner. So you should update yourself, and for that you should have a strong mindset to continue that. Your mind matters very much for that. That's what the mind is very important. Your subconscious level, subconscious mind is very important. If you want, that is why a lot of people say that, okay, I want to do a lot of things, but I am very lazy. They normally tell me, so many people. So that is not an excuse. The lazy, for that, I normally tell that people go and read The Success Principle by Jack Canfield. There is a book, Jack Canfield. There are 25 success principles in that. So go and read it. So what is the first success principle says? Success principle first one, take responsibility of your life 100%. And for that, don't blame others for your fault. Don't criticize others for your fault. And don't say justification for your fault. So we normally say a lot of justification. Because I could not do that because my parents didn't allow me. I could not do that. My teacher was like that. See, a lot of justification normally we used to say, but you take responsibility of your life, your failure and your success, your responsibility. So that is what you should take the responsibility. So that is very important, your mindset. So now we go to the visualization. As I told you, the visualization basically very important. Drawing a mental picture. Drawing a mental, in psychology it is as a therapy, drawing a mental picture. If you want to go for an interview, is very, very important in your mental health. Sleep is very important in your mental. That's what you feel, that if you are not getting a proper sleep morning, you will benefits are also there, because actually you know that when age comes, our brain degeneration happens. Your gray matter and your white matter, everything is degenerating naturally. That is, nobody can hold it, nobody can control it also. That is a natural process happening. But of course, you can delay it. Hey, what is the reason for this Alzheimer's and dementia coming early? Because this, what I told you, the brain neuroplasticity. Shrinkage is happening inside your brain mass, gray matter, white matter, shrinkage is happening. So the shrinkage also, when you give new things in your brain, and there is a term known as brain fogging. You might have heard about that, brain fog. When you keep your brain idle, brain fogging will be there. So don't allow your brain to fog it. You clean your, that is why, as I told, your mind is like a window, and it is your responsibility to clean it and keep it shine forever. So you can have a lot of benefits when you do it in the morning, and of course in the evening also you can do it. There is no harm in that, but definitely the morning is very good, because that your day start in a morning. So this is all about this morning mind, at least the lifesavers, and how to practice the emotions of your child means you can say that, oh, sorry, I know that you are very much angry today. I am so sorry, my dear. You are very, looks to be very angry. That is actually attending the emotions of the child. So here actually what you did, you attend the emotions of the child and just give a hug or kiss to him. How was the day other than that? Then you can say that, okay, today you might have very much frustrated because teacher shouted you among others friend and this. So first try to attend the emotion. For that, acknowledge the emotions of your child. Acknowledging the emotions. I normally used to say to the parents, you give, you have to heal your child. To heal your child, you have to give your eyes to your child, your smile to your child, your words to your child, and your actions to your child. And then finally, listen, listen, and listen again. That is heal. HEAL. Hear them, acknowledge them. So, eyes is very important. Why this eye is very important? Again, psychologically, eyes are very important. And I remember one this one again in a class. So when George Bernard Shaw was taking a class, he was asking. He was asked to the audience, what is the most beautiful thing in this world? What is the most beautiful thing in this world? And so many people answer in different way. And actually, he didn't get the correct answer. Then finally, he told that the most beautiful thing in this world is eyes of your children. Eyes of your children. Are you looking into that? Are you looking into the eyes of your children? Eye contact with your children. When you see your children in the eyes, unknowingly emotions are transferring. Unknowingly, your love and affection is transferring to your child. And definitely that you have to be very careful about that. You say anything to your child, you looking into the eyes and say, and give a proper hug and kiss and pat on this one and say that, okay, sorry, my son, I know that. And similarly, suppose you are a small child, maybe 10 years or 13 years child, you gave a juice to drink, and that child maybe drop that cup नीचे गिरा दिया, और नीचे गिरा दिया और कप तो break हो गया. So immediately you will get anger. You will shout, what is this? You don't know how to catch your cup and all these things. All these things you will say sometimes. But here again, you are not attending the emotion. And if a proper mother, a proper dad, what you have to do is just get another, okay, you can say, sorry, my dear, okay, I will get another glass of juice for you. Okay, just give another glass juice, and along with that, give a cloth or sponge or wipe to clean that. She will or he will do it very happily because you attended the emotion. So this is the way you have to attend the emotions of the child. So when you attend the emotions of your child, that itself will give lot of soothing, lot of comfort, lot of peaceful mind in the child, because you should not criticize them, you should not blame, you should not demoralize them. Demoralizing your child in front of others, very, very, very dangerous thing. And don't compare your child with others or even with the siblings. by parents
हाँ,
or by
अभी
teachers.
उनका हम कमेंट का सर वेट करते हैं। तब तक एक क्वेश्चन है कि हम नंबर सर का नहीं सुन पाए थे, इसका आंसर तो मैं दे देता हूँ। 989847355448. It is the WhatsApp number and the workshop is going to be held at 9 and 10th of September. एक क्वेश्चन और है सर, हाउ टू डील विद फंक्शनल डिसऑर्डर इन चाइल्ड एंड एडोलसेंट।
Uh, Functional problem, yeah.
यस सर।
Functional problem, yeah. It is actually basically that behavior therapy will work there. Basically, behavior therapy. So there are a lot of behavior therapies there. So you have to practice it, and definitely that cognitive behavior therapy with CBT will definitely work for that. And for that, actually, a detailed exploration: what is the functional dysfunctionality coming there, and what is the dysfunctionality happening there, and why it is happening, who is the root cause of that, whether the parent or adolescent or teacher, who is, and everything has to be explored in detail, and accordingly remedial suggestion we have to give. So behavior therapy definitely, and there actually, as I told you, self hypnosis will work. Self hypnosis to motivate. So self hypnosis audio, self hypnosis audio, because I normally give a lot of audio in self hypnosis. I record it and give to my clients. So listen every day night, 21 days continuously, and up to 3 months. Why 3 months? 90 days is the mind transformation period. So our subconscious mind need minimum 90 days to transform. So that is why you have to practice 90 days. The self hypnosis is actually very useful even for the behavior replacement.
राइट राइट, ग्रेट सर,
Yeah.
ग्रेट।
Yeah.
जब मैं ऐसा पढ़ता था कि हिप्नोसिस काम करता है, और मुझे बड़ा अलग सा लगता था। और लास्ट टाइम सर मैंने एंटरटेनमेंट के लिए एक 2000 का नोट रखा, एक तरफ पेन रखा, और मैंने कहा आप इसे उठा के दिखा दीजिए, मैं आपको 2000 रुपये दूंगा, और वो नहीं उठा पाया था। मतलब ब्रेन कैसे प्रोग्राम होता है,
Yeah.
लिटरली हम इस चीज को मैनेज कर सकते हैं। ब्रेन इज जस्ट ए बायो कंप्यूटर मशीन, यूज इट, डोंट बिकम इट। सो
Yeah. ऐसा ही है ना.
एक वेबिनार कम्युनिकेशन स्किल पे भी करवा दीजिए। बिल्कुल करवा देंगे सर। इसके साथ में है हैप्पी माइंड। वाओ, कितना अच्छा नाम है। हाउ कैन आई वेक अप विद पॉजिटिव इन द मॉर्निंग। हैप्पी माइंड, चैनल का नाम हैप्पी माइंड है सर, लेकिन कह रहे सुबह पॉजिटिव कैसे उठ सकते हैं, थोड़ा इस बारे में बताइएगा।
So, see, actually, see here, how I can wake up in the morning with the happiness means, as I told you. So, what a old man, what he was saying in interview, because I choose to be happy again. So, but in the morning, and here actually, what you have to do is, what is actually hesitating, or what is actually obstacle or objecting you to become happiness. You have to attend that. So you have to go within yourself. Why you are not happy? What is it? Because see, normally we can say that हम तो एक्चुअली ऐसा है वेर हमारा थॉट ही पूरा है, मतलब थॉट के बारे में आप थॉट को कंट्रोल करना सीखेगा तो कि इधर अगेन अगेन प्रॉब्लम नेगेटिव थॉट्स मींस
इसी हमारे हरियाणा में एक कहावत है सर कि यदि आपके कुएं भरे हुए हैं पैसों के और आप उसका वैल्यू नहीं करते, तो आपकी आने वाली जनरेशन उसे कुछ सालों में खत्म कर देगी। और
Exactly, exactly, exactly.
तो अभी हम सर रैपिड राउंड की तरफ जा रहे हैं। इस बार हम कुछ नया कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि आपने बताया कि यदि हम कॉन्शियसली जितना अवेयर है, उससे ज्यादा फर्क पड़ता है कि हम सबकॉन्शियसली कितना माइंड को सेट कर गए हैं। तो मैं 10 वर्ड आपके सामने करीब रखूंगा और आपके दिमाग में फर्स्ट टाइम क्या आ रहा है, मतलब सबकॉन्शियसली आप क्या सोचते हैं, ये हमारी ऑडियंस के लिए भी इंटरेस्टिंग होगा। एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन सर हम ले लेते हैं, और हमारी ऑडियंस के लिए बिल्कुल नया है, और बहुत सारे थैंक यू सर आ रहे हैं आपको, शायद आप कमेंट भी सामने देख पा रहे होंगे। और एक बार आप सभी ऑडियंस बीच में बता भी दीजिए कि कैसा लग रहा है, मतलब आज का सेशन। सर
Yeah,
हिंदी में
very good.
इतना मस्त बोल रहे हैं, मुझे तो
Yeah,
इंटरेस्टिंग
very
लग
good,
रहा है
very good.
बहुत।
So deep inside in my subconscious mind, I feel very, very happy and satisfied, first of all, because I I realize that I could deliver a lot of positivity inside you or within you, and definitely you might have benefited out of that. Either you practice it, you have to practice it. Definitely, I was very much happy. First of all, my feeling was very happy and satisfied. And there are a lot of things to be in the mind mastery, means there are a lot of things to be practice and do it and all these things. So it is not even one session is not enough, like the, because when we are talking about motivation, there are two types of motivation: internal motivation and external motivation. Now actually you are externally motivated from me, maybe somehow, but the internal motivation has to come from you only. So the internal motivation is more important than external motivation, because external motivation will last for 1 day, 2 day, or 1 week. After that, it will lose. But internal motivation, you make it with your determination and your mindset. That is more important. So you should make your internally motivated, and you should motivate your children also for that matter. And that is why you have to utilize this session, this because this PCF or Personality Care Foundation is organized a lot of wonderful sessions. I was seeing also that, and you are getting a free sessions most of the time. So I really appreciate Raj also for that matter, because a lot of sessions in the mental health and all this very important, and he is organizing such a wonderful sessions in this, and you people definitely should utilize it, and you should avail that opportunity. That's what my advice for you people also. That is very much I was very much impressed with the foundation, because actually when I was looking into the media, and lot of sessions with different topics and all these things, it is coming. So it's really good, so really appreciable, definitely.
Of course. And once upon a time, sir, I was in a session, and my colleague said that nobody can teach you, nobody can motivate you, even nobody can inspire you until we want. जब तक
Correct.
हम नहीं चाहते, तब तक बात नहीं बनती है।
Correct.
So यहाँ
That
पे
is why normally in psychology we used to say look within,
या
look within. Correct, no? So that's what I told you. If you are looking for somebody to change your future, take a look into the mirror. That is the word you have to take. Though take into the, so you are the person to motivate yourself, and you are the persons to do this, bring the success in your life. Nobody else. That is, take the responsibility 100%. Your responsibility. That is your responsibility. So then you think that in Mental clarity means you have to make your mental clarity with all your effort. You have to take effort to make your mental clarity.
Belief system.
Belief system, yes, you have a lot of belief system. You have to rewire your belief system frequently.
Focus.
So you have to focus in your goal and you have to make a priority of your focus always.
Early hours.
What is that? Early hours. Early hours means very important in your life. Definitely, you have to focus your early hours for creativity.
Subconscious mind.
Subconscious mind is so powerful. With that only, I am sitting in front of you people now.
What is the only one thing to be a good counselor?
Good counselor means you should be very empathetic and very listening, and you मेरे तरफ से क्योंकि सबको इसमें ज्वाइन किया मेरे साथ तो एकदम आई एंजॉयड डेफिनेटली एंड योर कमेंट्स एंड योर chat and everyone I was seeing that and very very nice words and appreciation definitely very good. It will definitely boost my positivity also and definitely thank you very much Raj for inviting me for your platform for this session. So wonderful session. So all the best for everybody in future. Thank you. Bye bye. See you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.